This video is part 2 of the Catloc introduction and focuses on Catloc's results analysis and sensitivity analysis capabilities. To find out more about Catloc's data entry interface, please see part 1 of the Catloc introduction. In part 1, we finished by running a calculation on a cost model and the total LCC was shown. Adjusting the chart is simply a matter of dragging dimensions onto the appropriate axes. Let's start by looking at LCC over time. Now we'll look at how these costs for each year are broken down. Clearly, COF is a cost driver, especially in years 2, 3 and 4. So let's focus on COF. Remember, it was defined by system type, operating base and over time. So let's start by selecting only COF. Now let's look at how it is distributed by system, or by base over time, or by system, base and over time. Maybe it would be better to see how the totals are split between systems, with bases as a proportion of the total cost. It really is just a case of dragging each dimension onto the desired axis and the chart is redrawn. Refining the results is also just a case of expanding the appropriate dimension tree. For example, let's go back to all level 2 costs. Simply select the top element of the cost tree and expand it as required. The chart is redrawn. We also included some categories in the input file. These can be toggled on and off in the result view, allowing the analyst to see which costs are included in the categories. Domains can also be used to filter entities included in the charts. For example, let's see which costs are associated with the entities included in the item domain. Results can also be shown as pie charts or tabulated. All charts can be saved for later recall. They can also be copied and pasted into external documents such as PowerPoint slideshow or spreadsheet. User-defined reports can also be generated. These may include predefined reports, useful for auditing the cost model, and user-defined charts and tables. We'll now take a brief look at Catloc's extensive sensitivity capabilities. Since Catloc version 6, sensitivity can be carried out on single or multiple parameters. The analyst can define several single or multi-parameter sensitivity analyses. The analysis can be a simple increase or decrease of a parameter, or a more complex mix of variations for one or more parameters. Predefined or user-defined distributions can also be utilized, and a simulation type variation of the parameters may also be executed. In this example, a multi-parameter sensitivity was carried out, varying the parameters for each of the 1000 replications according to the different distributions defined. The first thing to note are the markers, indicating the costs changed as a result of the sensitivity. Note also that because this was based on the distribution, the mean and standard deviations can also be shown. The results can also be viewed as a histogram, with results shown based on replications or density function, and both can be accumulated. Multiple cases can also be included and directly compared. Let's include results from some other cases and sensitivity runs. This allows direct comparisons to be carried out and also the risk in variation of the costs resulting from the parameters being varied to be assessed. The aim of this presentation is to give a brief overview of Catloc and a flavour of its capabilities. For a more detailed understanding, please contact us and we'll be happy to discuss your needs. You can contact us through our website at www.sisticon.co.uk.